All right, so day 2 of the challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed that first workout. Like I said in the last video, I had a lot of fun programming these. It was challenging to come up with things that you can do without too much stuff, too much equipment around. I hope it turned out to be a good workout. So like I said, like I'll say for the rest of the videos, the warm-up, cool-down I already posted. You want to make sure you're doing those so you get that warm-up proper and be able to get the most out of your exercise, and do that cool down after to make sure you recover enough to keep going throughout this 14-day challenge. Like I said, 14 days in a row, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be taxing on your body. You're going to be sore. That's what we want, but you want to also focus on recovery. So day 2 of the workout, what you'll need again, you'll need a broomstick or any kind of pole that you might have. If you have a bar, great. We'll use the bar. Milk jug. This is a full milk. If it's too heavy for you when I show you the exercises, guess what? You can just drink some and you'll be okay. I have 2 cans right here of traditional breadcrumbs. We're going to do some shoulder work with these. They're pretty equivalent in weight. Like I said in that last video, make sure you're trying to do equivalent in weight. It's important for that kind of stuff to make sure you're evening out everywhere. But if you can't, like these 2 things of flour, one's full, one's partially used, we'll alternate through sets. So like first set I'll use the heavier one on my right side. The next set I'll use the heavier one on my left side, that kind of thing, to make sure we're evening out and everything like that. So first movement, first superset, we're going to do push-ups. So last day we had to do on elevated push-ups. Today we're going to do on all floors. If you need to do elevated, that's fine. Keep working on elevated. If regular push-ups for this amount of reps is too easy for you, you can do feet elevated. Put a little bit more weight on your chest, make it a little harder. We'll do 4 sets of 8 here, but I want to make sure that when we're doing these, we want to be really slow and controlled down. We want to hold it for a second and back up. Really slow and controlled down, hold it for a second and back up. Just like that. Make sure you're getting full extension. Really squeeze at the top and really hold and try to get that stretch down at the bottom to work that chest even more. That's also great for your triceps. Benching or push-ups are great for working the triceps as well. Next thing, in that superset, so 4 sets of 6, we're going to do split leg squats. If body weight's too light, you can grab some weight just like this. These 2 flowers, right? So hold here, get extension. It won't be wide enough to where you're balanced, but you're still, stretching out. Then all you're going to do, up on your toes on that back foot, you're going to go down, hold it for a 3 count, and then back up. 1, 2, 3, back up. And then you'll switch legs after you do that first 6. So it'll be 6 each leg there for 4 sets. If that is too easy, you can always put a foot, you'll see later in the challenge, put a foot up on a couch or a step or a bench back there, that back foot, and then that will target that quad a little bit more and that lead foot, make it a little bit harder. So next thing, we're going to do a 3-way shoulder complex. So we'll do 3 sets of this, 6 each way, I believe. No, 8 each way. So what you do, 2 cans, beans, corn, whatever you have, just some kind of weight. You're gonna, feet a little bit narrow, shoulder width apart. You just want a good sturdy base. You're gonna extend up, about eye level, back down, just like that. Really focus on the movement. Pinch those shoulder blades back. Great way to work that front part of your shoulders. After you do 8 of those, you're going to do the side. You're going to come out there to the side. Just get right about height, shoulder height, with a slight bend in your elbows. Straight arming with lightweight isn't really going to be a problem, but if you do it with heavier weight, it might tax you a little bit more, might damage some shoulders. So a little bit bent elbows, no big deal. Then you're going to bend over, stick that butt out, just like this. Bring them together, raise them up like this. This will be the rear portion of it. You want to squeeze those shoulder blades at the top, bring it down, right back up. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Like I said, 3 sets of 8 for each of those movements. Next, we're going to do overhead squat with your broomstick. So you grab your broomstick, like I said earlier, go like in the warm-up, go as wide as you need to make it comfortable. The narrower you are, it'll be tighter for you. your shoulders will be a little bit tighter, it'll be a little harder to get in a good squat. So go as wide as you need to, and then you're gonna squat down. Make sure you're shooting those hips back first, down as low as you can go. If that's here, that's fine, and then back up, just like that. I hope you heard my knees popping because they're hurting for you guys. All right. Next, we're gonna take the milk jug. Like I said earlier, if it's too much, you can drink some milk during your workout. I don't know, you can use a water bottle, drink some water, stay hydrated. Good ways of doing it. But we'll hit bicep curl and tricep extensions. So we'll hit 3 sets of 10 each way. So we'll do single arm, go to the top, squeeze at the top, back down, full extension, back up, back down. Make sure you rotate, just like that. Like I said earlier, with the flower, or 2 different weights you have, you can curl up with one, like that, alternate, or you can go both at the same time. Just make sure when you're switching sets, when you're going through sets, switch which side's the heaviest, so you were evening out. Next, we're gonna hit tricep extensions. I get down so you can see it more. You'll bring it overhead like this, like that. Extend up, really squeeze at the top, really get that contraction in the tricep. That's how you're gonna build the muscle. Contraction builds muscle. So just like that, even out. If you can use 2 weights, use 2 weights, even better, just like that. If you wanna go heavier, you can get a broomstick that might be a little heavier for you. Come here, make sure those elbows are in tight, extend out, just like that, just like that. Okay, so for the core today, those were to be the 3 supersets for our exercise. For the exercise today, the core, we're gonna do holds, right? So first things first, you're gonna lay back. These are gonna be intense. If you need your hands underneath the swell of your back, you can, but you're gonna hold your legs at 6 inches. We're gonna do 3 sets of 120 seconds total. So for 30 seconds, you'll hold here. Once that 30 seconds up, you're gonna do big flutter kicks, just like this, for 30 seconds. And once that's up, you're gonna do small flutter kicks, just like that. Rest. Try not to rest in between the 3 exercises, but in between sets. Recover, take a second, get a drink of water, whatever you need. Those will be intense, but they'll be good for you. If you want to make them harder, get those hands out from underneath. Hold those hands out wide. You can hold them up in the air. You can hold them behind your head. You can hold them just on the ground, whatever you want. But that'll be more intense. Focus more on that hip strength, keeping those legs up just like that. Like I said, cool down. Already posted. Make sure you're doing that, guys. I know you finish a workout, you might not necessarily want to do anything more. Might want to just relax, but cool down is extremely important for recovery. So there's day 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you for day 3.